So today I'm working on my projects, and it's February, the beginning of February. So I'm kind of running my work or my sprints, kind of like my programs, which is 3 weeks on, 1 week off. So the last week of January was pretty much off for me and just focusing on other things, not doing deep internal work, even though I inevitably always do. It's not the key focus. My focus last week was really living real life and being present and just being, frankly. Um, but today I'm back in the swing of things, and I'm home and I'm in my own energy again. And I woke up with a not good dream this morning. And so it kind of set the tone for things. But I did also do a shamanic journey. And I realized that I was called and drawn to flute music. And when I looked up flute music, it was actually directing me to some Aztec and Mayan music, which is really beautiful. So I had that beautiful ancestral connection today. And so it's really a day of looking backwards. I'm reading my journals, finding poems that I have not yet typed up for my book, and noting them. And just really articulating this work. It's twofold. My journals have to go into my legal cases, and then they're also part of the release work that I'm doing as part of my therapy, like sharing all of the work that I'm doing. And so I will be reading some of my journal entries as transcriptions, and I will be recording it. But right now I'm mostly just reviewing them, and just letting myself feel the feels and have the ahas, and then just internalize that into something that I can use strategically, not just, opening the wounds and just letting them sit there, but actually doing something with them. And then just noting that every time I try to go into documenting all my legal case evidence and files, that I go into freeze. And that's why I actually recorded, because I just feel my heart, this constriction and this shakiness, but it doesn't feel like my fear. It feels like somebody outside of me's fear, but it's giving me this shakiness in my body that feels like it's mine. And I don't know if I'm remembering what it used to feel like to be in anxiety all the time, or if I'm actually tuning into somebody else's anxiety, because it feels different than when it's mine. It feels like it's being projected at my heart, which it almost feels like a bioweapon, not like an actual my emotion. So this is kind of like where it feels like, okay, am I being targeted, or is my trauma being triggered? Is it my trauma, or is this the design of how the bioweapon programming brainwashing works? I don't know exactly. I'm trying to just explore the possibilities. But I just wanted to take a moment and take note of that. Today work will be documented as a compilation of videos for this reason. But I feel like this constriction in my throat, like I shouldn't be voicing this. And so this is where it feels like external. Maybe it's a curse. We're not supposed to expose the truth. Anybody exposing the truth has trauma impacts that feel like bioweapons. I don't know. This is why I play with this, like movies, like invented stuff, because it externalizing it makes it less scary. And it really does feel like my body wants to go into a PTSD episode, which would knock me into freeze or actually make me pass out physically. So very interesting to note that. And I feel itchy right here in my brain, like inside my brain. Okay, just noticing that and just voicing it helps it feel less pressured. But I do feel pressure behind my eyeballs and in my jaw, like somebody's clenching and gripping. It's really interesting.